Odell's Algebra 2.
Mr. Odell. Man, that guy was a doll.
Are we back in time?
Hey, your mom, you know, I think she knew we were scared.
Let's get out of here.
All right, so this definitely takes us back almost a whole season, guys, when they were in the bar.
Barely get the words out of my mouth, he hightails it out of here to give it back. He can't find the guy, so he tapes it to the side of the register. He's hoping that this guy will come back so he can return it.
Okay,
After about a week,
man.
he starts talking about giving it to Father Mahoney for the poor box, so I make it disappear. And after that, every day after school, I'm checking the till. You know, something catches my eye, stick it in the box, put it up there for good luck.
So was that the money that they were that he was taking? That Chuck was so upset about?
So much for good luck.
It's a crying shame they lost this place.
Yeah, they worked hard. They worked a lot of hours for a lot of years.
Yeah,
For nothing.
Supporting the family. What do you mean for nothing, Jimmy?
I don't know, Jimmy. You know, a lot of customers, everybody liked him.
Everybody liked him because he was a soft touch.
Okay.
You know? He's never going to do what he had to do.
I mean, it definitely seems like your father was a great man. You're making me look at you a little bit differently, Jimmy. I'm gonna be honest here. All right, keep this in mind. We haven't seen Jimmy be Jimmy in a really long... Slippin Jimmy? We haven't seen the character in a really long time. We almost forgot, right? That, you know, who he is and why Chuck actually doesn't like you, right? But all right, let's see where this goes. Because this is terrible, dude. Like, you're saying that out loud.
How'd you know there'd be another?
Guys, I'm starting to get super excited for Tuesdays, just to see how this the story continues, guys. But yeah, I like this. This is very good. I think we all know this area that he's in. Super creative shot. It was done by masking multiple shots on top of each other. Attached to a hand. That was obviously for his family.
And of course, I've recorded the times and dosages of the medicine.
This is very impressive, Charles.
And look at the trend. Day one. I haven't argued a case in almost 3 years, so that's next. And I'm gonna get these lights turned back on.
I hope none of this stuff works out for you, Chuck.
I want this house to be
I hope you end up getting committed.
full of music. I want 100 people in here, spilling out onto the lawn. I want
Why would you
caterers and a
want
full
that?
bar.
Oh no,
I want to be surrounded by friends and colleagues.
you don't have any friends.
That's stirring. Those are excellent goals.
Then perhaps my recovery might be speedier than your run-of-the-mill patient. Isn't that possible?
I'm just
'Cause you're
cautioning
special,
you not to
right?
push yourself too hard. I know. What made it so important to talk to me that night?
Go ahead.
I had an incident, a very public incident, in public, and beyond the shadow of a doubt, that there was a battery, a fully charged battery, and I felt nothing.
What does that mean to you?
This condition,
Condition.
to me, it's as real as that chair. It's as real as this house. It's as real as you.
Right. Yeah, you made it that in your head.
What if it's not?
But it literally does not mean that everyone else around you needs to share in your ridiculous delusion.
Then what have I done?
Good. We
I
about
really
ready?
don't like Chuck.
Just about.
Really
I gotta hand
don't
it to
like
you.
Chuck.
But why do we need 7 new ones in the first place? Yeah, what's to stop us from paying the station to just keep running the one we have?
That's not what we agreed to. How about that for starters?
Yeah, you're dealing with a lawyer though, guys.
But that commercial, it doesn't actually belong to you. It's the real and intellectual property of Saul Goodman Productions.
Guys, I have went head to head with numerous amounts of people, mainly models, who thought that when they were, I don't know, paid for a job, let's say paid for a gig by some other company, they came to the shoot and then they decided that it was going to be a great idea to start sharing the images, the copyrighted images, heavily copyrighted images, right? And then altering them for their social media and all types of things. And it's just like, do you really think that those images are yours? Like, even if you were to pay me to come and photograph you and your family, do you think at any moment I'm actually selling you the copyrights unless I blatantly say, hey, listen, I'm selling you the copyrights to the image? That means that you have all the rights in the world to use these images, right? People, for some reason, think like if you hire a photographer, specifically ask them for the copyrights. Now, it's probably going to be like $700-800 per image, right? But just understand you have complete ownership. Like if you hire a photographer and all you're really paying for is their time and the delivered image in whatever delivery method you're looking for, right? That's it. You don't own anything. There's really nothing to stop the photographer. Well, hold on, wait. No, there's nothing to stop the photographer, right, from then selling the images of your family, you guys, to a magazine. There's nothing to stop me. Nothing at all. At all. You came willingly. You sat down in the chair. I took your photo. I'll be nice enough not to do that, obviously, but just be fully aware here, guys. You need to stipulate heavily because your images can easily end up on some random stock photography website without your knowledge, and you can do nothing about it. Because again, you came specifically, knowingly took the images. There's nothing to stop me. I own the copyrights.
Guys, come on. Now, you wouldn't even be thinking about a commercial if it wasn't for me.
We are not going to pay you $6,500 for... Yes.
Well, that backfired miserably.
We are with customers right now. Please, all right? Just go. Thank you.
Okay, well, best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Go. Goodbye. Go. Sorry about that.
Slippin Jimmy. Slippin Jimmy.
It was a drumstick. It was laying loose in the aisle.
Slippin Jimmy.
Somebody call an ambulance.
No, you don't need to. I don't need... Oh, yes, an ambulance. That's a good idea.
I love it.
You guys have liability insurance, right?
Or $6,500.
To our four-corner strategy.
Cheers to that.
I'm not saying this to rush you, but
That's
I have 2:45 tea time at Fort Hill, so don't let me get long-winded.
That's a wild one.
I've heard the water gets tricky on the back nine there.
You heard right.
I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Howard.
Kim, sit. I insisted. Kevin.
Howard.
Who were you to tell me to sit? Kim to sit. You're nobody.
Paige. Always one.
She sure is. We sure are.
Seems like just yesterday she was logging hours in doc review.
But why are you still here?
Always a pleasure to see one of our proteges spread her wings and leave the nest.
Bro, go away.
Well, I'll get out of your hair.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Oh, that's disrespectful. Oh, I'll get out of your hair. He has no hair.
All of you.
You too, Howard. I appreciate that we've got...
Guys, is a purse like a pocket? That may sound like a weird question. I know, I'm fully aware. I've realized that, like, women's pockets on their pants are, like, super small. But a purse is like a catch-all, but you can carry more things in your pocket. I've noticed this also while being in Europe, wearing and like carrying a satchel. I do not carry the satchel in the United States of America, though. That's going to be a never, right? But in Europe, I do, right? Or like a fanny pack type thing situation. So I understand the need for like the extra access, like, you know, to things, but what's inside of these things? Like, do you like what do you carry? Because I don't, guys, I'm sorry. This is how my brain works, bro. Right? I just want to know, what exactly is the point of carrying so many things on you? What happens if you lose your purse? You lose all the things that you carry on you. I would just prefer to carry, like, you know, a wallet, phone type of thing. But it always seems like my wife even, there's so much unnecessary things. I don't know, guys. This is good. Apologies.
They're with a firm that'll take very good care of them.
I leave it in your capable hands.
Great. Okay, Utah. The good
Guys, that was an incredibly loud scene. I like that. All right. Shows strength.
news is the filing requirements
You thought you had something over me? Is that why you told me to sit down? No, Howard, sit.
are very similar to what we submitted for Arizona. I appreciate the gift, but now that I'm able to afford it, I want to pay you back.
Well, you appreciate the gift.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm doing in there? Take a guess.
Does it matter,
I'm doing
Howard?
damage control. And I'm doing it 3 meals a day for the school. Mentor you. And then when you leave and stab me in the back, that's my fault. I'm not cashing this.
Okay, she gave it to you. This is your decision.
Kim, your debt is forgiven. But anything else, that's on you.
For the situation for what it is. And if you are hiding that from your clients, well, Howard, that's on you.
Right. Bro, I sense zero weakness. At all. Except in Howard. And guys, maybe this is the reason why we have never seen this guy. I don't think so, at least, in Breaking Bad. Whatever's going to happen, okay, it's probably going to make it so the guy, you know, is going to be injured in some manner, right? At least maybe a stroke, potentially. I'm going to forecast a stroke, and then they're going to find out it was him, and he's going to get to leave.
Excuse me, where would I find this soy milk?
Over there and to the left, just past the freezer aisle.
Like, and you're purposely putting soy into your body. Purposely doing that. Like, I just don't want to see any more, like, Chuck scenes, guys. I don't know. Apologies in advance. I guess.
They love the response they got. They're so impressed they threw in this baby.
Oh, yeah?
Signed by the one and only Richie Blackmore.
And lying on the floor helps you with your fingering?
Oh, I fell.
No, he fell.
What?
He slipped.
During production. Just look on the desk. There's something for you. Yeah, that. Open it. That's my half.
You don't have to push yourself like this.
Yes, he does.
You could rest. Let your back heal. Not forever, but at least until you're back to 100%.
I appreciate the thought, but no.
Nah, don't do this. What are you talking about?
I'll do what I have to do to take care of my half. You do what you have to do to take care of yours. End of story.
Right. Bro, do not get carried under any circumstance, okay, Saul? I'm telling you this right now. If that's what you turn into,
Okay.
so work for what you have at all times.
I think I may have a solution to your problem myself. Do you think you have some time this week? We could sit down and talk?
Is it going to involve Jimmy?
Howard. Nice surprise. I knocked, but there was no answer. Thought you were asleep. Figured I'd wait in case. Social call, but unfortunately, we do have an issue we need to discuss. What's that?
Kim?
It concerns your malpractice insurance. There's. Well, we should sit and talk it through.
Jimmy. Well played. I forgot about that for a second. All right. That just brought me back home. Jimmy. Well played. To make him take his jacket off? Yeah. All of that just for that.
You see, is it fake?
Wrong side?
No, he's fine.
Like, wouldn't it have just been easier, like, to wait for him to suffer through one of his bouts, but then just take it? Like, don't give him something else. Just take it and let him experience, you know, his issue. Let's say full strength. I would think that would probably be smarter, and then you don't have to worry about a couple of things, right? Someone finding the counterfeit pill bottle. You're making a lot of noise. Listen, the suspense, okay, guys? He has to make that shot. I'm guessing we'll find out something hopefully this episode, not next episode. What is that? Like, are they purposely, like, dirtying up an area just for this shot?
Sir.
To happen?
Judge says so. Judge told you, huh? Sounds like that's on you.
Wow.
Buddy, you want to get out of here? How much is it worth to you?
What?
Real trashy, Jimmy.
How much?
Leave me alone, yo.
Rhymes with mugmealer.
What are you, a knock?
I'm the guy who's going to get you out of here.
How did you know? Listen, I'm too naive.
Let you keep your hours.
I'm too naive.
How you gonna do that? You're not getting your hours.
I'm pretty sure you're going to give me my hours.
Oh, yeah? And how do you figure that?
Because if you don't, I'm going to sue you.
You're never gonna win that.
Maybe, maybe not. In order to find out, we gotta do some math. Let's see. A lawyer's gonna cost you about $90 an hour. You're looking at 8 to 12 months of litigation minimum.
I'll represent myself.
Crazy.
Oh, you're gonna lose.
Bring it on. You got a car? You got a house? A pension? Kiss it all goodbye. Look, out here, you might be King Douche Nozzle, but in court,
All right.
you are little people. Look, the judge and I will gladly spend the next 5 years in the courtroom. But for you, it's expensive. It's very, very expensive. It's
But I think lawyers have the potential to be complete bullies.
third mortgage expensive. Oh, and we keep our hours.
Well, go on.
Craziest thing in the world when people realize that the power that they were given is not actual power.
Get out of here. Hey, man. That was some Jedi mind shit
Not like
right
that.
there.
Well played, Saul.
I'm thinking a paper transaction.
Even so.
Okay. I mean, you could technically spend the money. Very little.
Perhaps
By the
there is a
time.
way. One with a degree more difficulty,
Okay.
but one I may be able to arrange.
Shaking hands with the devil, bro. All right. All right. Well, I was definitely hoping. I was absolutely. Listen, how about this? Let me rephrase this. I generally do not hope for people to have heart attacks, okay? But I was kind of hoping that we could have seen that, this episode. But I'm guessing the next episode is when we're going to encounter, the entire, I guess plot or plan that's going on kind of behind the scenes here. Mike shaking hands with Gus, though. We obviously know what that is, right? He's now going to be working for Gus in some meaningful manner. You want me to wash this money? Don't worry, I got you. But you have to, sign on the dotted line, basically. Right? Now, Jimmy's story is absolutely starting to get even more interesting. And I didn't really know that it was even possible for it to get more interesting than it has been, guys. Right? All right, so we went to Walmart.
Jimmy McGill! What are you doing?
And I have cookies.
Oh, you're so
Cat cookies.
sweet. Come on in.
Have moved somewhere swankier.
What do you mean?
A settlement.
Lovely girl. She reminds me of a young Mary Martin.
Right. Yes, I have met her.
It's probably all here in this box. I can't make heads or tails of it, but you are welcome to look.
Bro, Jimmy is diabolical.
You sure?
Of course, it's you.
Hey,
Well,
you brought cookies
I gotta say,
from Walmart.
Erin doesn't really matter, does she? I mean, you're the class representative. That's a big deal. That means you and you alone decide.
I'm guessing it's a lot of money.
You are the legal stand-in for your friends and neighbors.
With how he just
I
sighed.
don't know about all that.
Bird in the hand?
I suppose.
More time to enjoy it.
Okay.
You really should
Yeah, I would definitely caution against taking the lump sum.
talk to Erin. She knows all the ins and outs. Chair yoga. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Chair
it's okay. That chair yoga really works, huh? You all look 10 years younger.
Oh, you.
I think this woman is famous, or was famous at some time in her life, because she looks super familiar, and I have no idea why.
I need drip.
15 into 17. Carry the 2.
Oh, he wants them to accept it because he's going to get a small portion. Always plotting. I mean, Jimmy, you do need some type of come up, though. You definitely do. And this is obviously whatever Gus set up, yeah?
Lydia Radart Quill.
Mike.
Thanks, Justin. Have a seat.
It seriously sucks seeing her alive again.
Mike. Good. So, to that end, I have you down as a logistics consultant.
What is that?
It's a person who consults in logistics. Doesn't matter.
Your Madrigal is a German company. One thing I know about Germans is they love a good audit.
Okay.
I oversee 8 freight terminals across Texas and the Southwest. All due respect, Mike, but your money, it's a rounding error. If the IRS or anyone else looks, you're a contractor for a multinational corporation with 114,000 employees worldwide. You're like every other person in this building.
Right.
Like
Everyone in the building makes that amount of money?
you?
This is the first time I've done this. For anyone.
It's because it's Gus.
I don't know what you do, but Mr. Frank must think you're quite good at it. What?
Does he get an office?
This is a very nice office.
Thank you. If that's all you think he is. You
There's
don't
no
know
idea.
Gustavo Frank.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't. Not yet, I guess. We know him. He's definitely more than that. Mastermind.
You're proposing to double our premiums on every one of our practicing attorneys. You mean Mr. McGill's testimony at the bar?
That's a part of it, yes.
After 25 years of paying full premiums, I can count on one.
You shouldn't take it personally.
In some special circumstances.
Review filings?
The few times we've done this, it's been for clients with a high probability of catastrophic health failure as a precaution.
What you're saying is that the insurance industry is heavily regulated. I can think of a dozen infractions right here off the top of my head.
Mr. McGill.
You're hoping we'll either find another carrier or cut you an enormous check. Win-win for you. I assure you, neither is going to happen. What will happen is very simple.
Mr. McGill?
Oh, didn't you get fired, Chuck? Why are you here still?
Demand letter that'll make their heads spin. Odds are, inside a week, they'll be sitting at the table again. We've never shied away from a fight.
Chuck, do you remember Al McConnell? Maybe make it a regular thing if you wanted.
What are you talking about, Howard?
Getting you out of the building.
See? I'm better.
I'm stronger.
Fine.
This is not what fine looks like.
Right.
Chuck, you were the best legal mind I've ever known, hands down.
This man picked up a lamp and said, "I'm better." Yeah, bro, this is not what sanity looks like. It still looks like you're crazy, bro. You touched the lamp and then you shook your hand. I mean, there's still something wrong.
You know, they should get profit on what's theirs, but now I've got 2 states coming after me for taxes on each and every gallon.
A significant fraction of the value of the New Mexico portion, but without paying for the rights themselves.
So kind of a payoff.
Kinda.
Then you don't get hit with the taxes.
You think you can make that fly?
That's always a great thing.
If someone came to me with this,
Pretty sure the tax boys could take me apart.
and that's 2 weeks from now. I can do it by then.
Hell.
If we can get all the rights holders in one place, I can walk them through what we're proposing.
Billy Gatwood meeting. Note, contact Gatwood Oil. Get names and numbers for New Mexico rights holders.
See, I was going to point out something. I was going to congratulate her on getting her eclipse all the way out there safely, right? Until now, right? I mean, I should have said something. I should have said something because I'm thoroughly confused why you're out there with these bold street tires. Okay, yeah, like a traction board. You build one. Why are we pushing it? So you're making sure it's making contact with the board, maybe? She solved her own problems, guys.
Howard!
What are you doing here, Jimmy?
We have business to discuss.
So now you're worried about the clients.
It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
Please. All you care about is your share of the payout.
Yeah, you're right, actually. That's all he cares about. Literally. That's it. Right now? Yeah.
It's like talking to Gollum. Here. Huh?
It's going to take it.
Next time.
Listen, to be honest, Jimmy, I thought that was definitely not beneath you to take that.
Why don't you bring a tin cup and be more honest?
Right.
You're just going to have to wait for it.
For the first time, listen, Howard, absolutely correct here. That's all he cares about. Nothing more than that. That's it. You're right. You characterized him correctly, kind of from the beginning of his mailroom days.
También que nuestro amigo dice que este será el único método de hoy en adelante. Mira, por supuesto, tu territorio siempre será tuyo.
Wow. Yeah, now Gus is going to try to obviously have to take him out. It's the moment we've been waiting for. I mean, Gus is right, though. He never asked for it. So it seems like he really doesn't care about the medicine or really need the medicine. It's just, it acts as a placebo, it seems. Well, you're there early to meet with the elderly, yeah? Remember these days, guys? When, like, malls were, like, decent. And now, anytime you go into a mall, for some reason, at least my experience, there are, like, no stores. There's, like, one store inside the whole mall. Or, like, 2 stores.
Wow, Irene, fancy running into you twice in 1 week. How lucky am I?
Fancy.
You're a mall walker? I know.
I bought a pair for my girlfriend and they don't fit her. And the store has this, when you know it, no
Let me guess, perfect size?
refunds policy.
Oh, please. There is one thing you could do for me.
Oh, yeah?
What's
What?
that?
Don't tell. I'll see you later.
Thank you so much, Jimmy.
What's the play? What's the play, Jimmy? You just wanted her shoes, maybe? For what reason?
I don't know for a fact, but when you see someone buying nice new things,
Like the... The shoes.
Like those shoes.
Aha.
Penny. I mean, if she can afford those.
This man is, this again, guys, diabolical. That's the word of the day, guys. Apparently, it's him. All right. Yeah, he's a bad person, like for real. Okay, a bad person. No, that's so sad and pitiful, bro. That is so pitiful.
Tienes que permitírselo. ¿Entiendes?
¿Y quién es este hombre?
A bad man. A very bad man.
Yo te juro que terminará pronto.
Yeah, he reminds me of the character, let's say, I guess Jimmy's father, at least, right? Like a moral and just honest and ethical man. He has no interest in this. I think he's willing to risk his life for his honor.
Vete de mi casa.
He's going to lose his life. Yep, it's gone. His life is gone, unfortunately. So he's a good that perish.
And a band. Something jazzy. Upbeat. Find what's available. Let's set it up.
You haven't even opened it yet. You think he's retiring? Oh no. Chuck? I'm about to be disappointed. Yeah. Yep.
God damn it, Chuck. And you, I tutored for the bar exam. You're not kicking me out. If you can't trust my judgment, as you say, so be it. Until then, what else is there to say?
Bro, what's going on right now? I am thoroughly confused with what I'm looking at. You're not good at all, Chuck, okay? Like, there's nothing good about you, Chuck.
Okay, what's next?
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to be a setup completely. Obviously, we saw that during the last scene here, but the woman who just walked in is going to win, and it's going to basically push everyone else to ostracize her even more. Like, this is crazy, Saul.
Have we got it? We have a bingo!
What if you win?
Step up to the winner, sir. All right, get your cards. Hey, Irene, you feeling lucky today?
I guess so.
All right, well, here's one on me.
Pull it from the back.
Just for you.
Saul has no heart. None. None. Like, you're one of the worst people on this planet,
Here comes
Saul.
a new game.
And it almost was like he sat and thought about it for a second. It was just like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this. Then at the end, he was just like, meh.
First number.
Bad guy.
Come on up. Irene, come on up here, dear. Bring it up to Kelly.
No one is happy for
Here
you,
she
Irene.
comes.
No one is happy for you.
Irene, where you going? Hey, you know what? Take over.
Okay, time for a new game.
Saul.
Let's get some cards out for
Jimmy, you are absolute filth.
everyone.
You are definitely that. Like, you purposely made like an elderly woman cry, bro.
What's going on? You okay?
That's something special.
What? No.
Yes.
You're surprised, Jimmy?
They're so cold. Thing to me.
Well, maybe it's not about the money itself. I mean, hello. Who wouldn't want more money?
Bro, you sat and thought this whole plan out.
Lawsuit, I just want everything to go back the way it was.
Yeah, maybe we should settle really fast.
What should I do?
Settle.
What would you do?
Settle.
Irene?
Yeah.
You listen to your heart.
Bro, you said nothing. You can't actually listen to your heart. He said a whole lot of nothing.
Wait.
I thought Mesa Verde was your one and only.
No,
Where have you been?
Sorry, Jimmy, can I just explain all of
Oh, sorry. Scamming the elderly.
this to you later?
Sandpiper is settling. You gotta stop and smell the roses. Hey, who's...
Jimmy, relax. She's obviously working. You're annoying her. She's late.
Got 2 thumbs, a bottle of Zafiri,
and just say them to me later, okay?
Right.
Bye.
Like, Jimmy, you don't realize what's happening here? Like, what is wrong with you? Well, I don't want to tell everything. Never mind. How did we get here? We teleported to a location that makes no sense to me personally, guys. All right, she can walk. Incredible upper body pain. That's the airbag. She worked all night. She fell asleep. I'm guessing, right? Wow. She can walk, though. That's a great thing. She's here with us. There's also, I guess, no telling exactly how long she was unconscious for. All right, guys, listen. This episode here is somewhat troubling. It was amazing, obviously, amazingly written and produced and all this other stuff, directed. Great job on that. Right, but let's move past that for a second and speak about what happened here. All right. I don't know, Jimmy's kind of making me feel uncomfortable. Like, it's hard to like Jimmy. You understand what I'm saying here, guys? It's hard to like Jimmy. All right. Normally it is, I'd say, but this episode kind of made it so it's like, I mean, I get it. Everyone's kind of gray, right? For the most part, except for Kim. Kim's amazing, right? But Jimmy did too much in this episode. He ruined a woman's life. For what reason? Selfishness. And it worked, right? I mean, he had the ability to plot and plan, like one of the craziest plans I've ever encountered in my life. And it worked for him. So I guess that's a spectacular thing on his end, right? But I don't know, guys. It makes me feel completely awkward, guys. I'm also still waiting for Salamanca to basically, keel over, but I don't think that's happening. So hopefully the next episode, I thought it was going to be this one, but hopefully the next one. But luckily, next week we actually do the finale and the premiere of season 4. So that's that'll be fun, right? 2 of the best episodes of the season, guaranteed, right? If you would like to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the 2nd tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.